Hey guys, I hope you guys are doing well today. And today I have another video for you guys for the youth group. And today we're going to be doing the same thing we did last week. We're going to be talking about the Bible. We're going to be reading a Bible verse, and then we're going to go to do a game, okay? It's more of an experiment today and a representation of what we're going to be talking about. But we're going to get right into what we're going to be talking about today. And what we're going to be talking about today is Acts 17:27. And what does Acts 17:27 say? This verse talks about looking for God and how we should be looking for God every single day of our lives, and how God really expects us to look for Him every day. Alright, so let's get right into it, okay? Acts 17:27, if you want to look for it, or if you just want to hear me, that's fine. It says, God did this so that they would seek Him and perhaps reach out for Him and find Him, though He is not far from any one of us. That is what this verse says. Realizing right now, I want us to go to the very first part that says, God did this. What did God do? It's something that kind of caught my eye. What did God do for us? He died for us on the cross. He sent Jesus to die for us on the cross, to give His life for us, okay? So that they would seek Him and perhaps reach out for Him and find Him. God wants us to look for Him. God wants us to realize, wow, He sent His only Son to die for us. I might want to pay attention to that, you know? I want to look for that. I want to look for that bravery. I want to look for that confidence and hope that I have in His name and with that blood that He shed on the cross, all right? And this is probably my favorite part of the verse. It says, though He is not far from any one of us. God is right there. God is right there hearing you. God is right beside you. You know, He's waiting for you to look for Him. You know, all of these bad circumstances that happen in this world are not just a coincidence. God sends them because He wants to hear from us. These circumstances are telling us, okay, God isn't happy. You want Him to be happy. You want to look for God. That's what God really wants from us. God wants to see our effort for finding Him. And here are some ways that we can do that. We could pray. We could read the Bible and other simple things like that we can do with all of this spare time. God wants to hear from us. And through prayer too, like we've been talking about at church. Like with prayer, you're talking directly to God. God wants you to connect with Him. God wants to hear your voice. That's what God really wants here. That would seek Him and perhaps reach out to Him and find Him. God wants you to look for Him, all right? God wants you to find Him. And He is right there. He is right there, right beside you. So that's what I want to leave you with today. All right, so the time has come for our game that's going to represent kind of what we just talked about. It's very simple, something that you could try at home, all right? Let's get right into it right now. All right, so for this experiment, you're going to need a cup with water, another cup with no water, and lastly, a paper towel. All right, so this game is very simple. You could really do it with, I'm sure you have all of these materials at home. So what you're gonna do is, you're gonna take your paper towel, and then you're gonna fold it up, and you're gonna keep folding it like this. All right, so you get to something like that. Then, what you're gonna do is you're gonna fold this in half like this. Okay, and what you're gonna do after that is you're gonna put this inside of this. All right, so here comes the hard part from this experiment. And the hard part from this experiment is pretty much waiting, which is what we're gonna do, all right? So now that about 5 minutes have passed, we're gonna check out what happened with our experiment, okay? So let's remove this part from the center, and we're just gonna leave that to the side, okay? And you'll notice that we still have like a bunch of water in this one, but let's check this one out. We got a lot of water transported through that napkin, all right? So let's talk about what happened here and what this represents with what we talked about. Let's go talk about it. Hello guys, so now it's important that we talk what that game was trying to tell us, really. So it's very interesting how much this game, it's very simple, how much it really connects with what we talked about, which is looking for God. We need to try to look for God in every time we possibly could, all right? So what's that game trying to tell us, okay? So we had an empty cup, right? That empty cup represents us humans. Sometimes we're empty and it shows how much we really do need from God, all right? And God is literally right next to us. God is right there. God is just simply waiting for us to put an effort into finding him, all right? Which is what that paper towel represented. We put in that paper towel and it represented our effort. It represented our will. That we really, really, really realize that we really need to look for him. All right? So it's very important. And I'm just going to stop right now. It's very important that we try to find God in these times where it's very, very, very important that we do. All right? Those were a lot of varies, okay? So, thank you so much for watching today's video, and there will be one next week. So I hope you get the lesson about making this week and every day our goal to find God and look for him, because God is right there, all right? So thank you, and God bless you, all right?